Hang on. Stop right there. We've had a late submission that we're going to use as the intro this evening. Thanks for sending this in, guys. This is the Mighty Metal Power Rangers. Hold on to your masks. Hello, here we are again with Skype Open Mic, still coming to you live from Yatton in North Somerset. The lockdown is back in place due to Covid-Nnnn-nineteen. No, we're not going to use that jingle again. We've got a new one. rates are higher. We're gonna lock down to Elbert Avenue. Infection rates are higher. We're gonna lock down to Elbert Avenue. Infection rates are higher. Okay, as before, why not join the Zoom or Hangouts video call? The links are in the Facebook event, or you should be able to find them in the YouTube live stream event details. As ever, it's best to join from a different device and mute your mic, and I'll add the Zoom call to the video stream. There is a bit of a delay, so we won't be able to interact with you in real time, unfortunately. So we're back in almost full lockdown. There's some differences, and we did manage to get a couple of outside live open mics in to bring back some happy memories, hopefully happy memories of those times. Here's a song from August. It's the Dysfunctions. Cover of a classic, but as ever, with our own unique take on it.
And the mountain should crumble to the sea. I won't cry, no I won't shed a tear, just as long as you stand by me with my skull. Stand by me with my skull. Stand by me, just stand by me with my skull, with my skull. Darling, stand by me with your mask on. Stand by me, put your mask on. Stand, just stand by me. Everybody wave to the EasyJet. EasyJet. Stand by me, whoa, stand by me with a mask on. Stand by me with a mask on, not in your eyes. Thank you. Now we got out of our system.
Brilliant, love it. Fun times. And hopefully we'll be back with a little bit more of that sometime next year. That was Greg with the Dysfunctions, and tonight I'm going to be sharing the comparing with Greg and Pete. That's Pete, who's Nicky's cousin. He isn't Greg's cousin. And I'll be passing over to Pete shortly, and we'll be mixing it up a bit to keep you entertained. But first, an open mic tradition is to always get in a couple of tributes to recently departed stars, and you can always rely on Stuart, Sarah and Laura to get at least one in. Here's a number from Johnny Nash from 1972. Johnny sadly left us in October this year, and this is their tribute to him. Good evening, Bubble.
Good evening.
Good evening.
We are Bubble.
Good evening. So this song's for Johnny Nash, who recently departed. It's called I Can See Clearly Now. I can see clearly now, the rain is gone. I can see all obstacles in my way. None of the dark clouds that have been blind. It's gonna be a bright, bright, sunshiny day. It's gonna be a bright, bright, sunshiny day. I think I can make it now. Cheers, thank you very much.
Very, very much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. We love Bubble, and more from them later. And we've got more fantastic songs coming up for you tonight. We've got the Black Museum. We've got the new single from Head Noise, some video-tastic songwriting from Nigel, and some great songs from Anthony. Next up is Nigel, with Libby on vocals. This is a beautiful South cover, Rotterdam, or anywhere, but nowhere you'll be going soon.
And the women talk their head like they're trying to prove it won't fall out. All the men are gargoyles, dip long ear Irish style. The whole place is pickle, the people are pickles for sure, and no one knows if they've done more than they ever were doing a job. This could be Rotterdam or anywhere, Liverpool or Rome, 'cause Rotterdam is anywhere, anywhere alone, anywhere alone. Everyone is blonde and everyone is beautiful. When blonde and beautiful multiple, they become so dull and dutiful. And when faced with dull and dutiful, they fire at one of flares, bell cocky personality with red underwear. This could be Rotterdam or anywhere, Liverpool or Rome, 'cause Rotterdam is anywhere, anywhere alone, anywhere alone. The whole place is pickle, the people are pickles for sure, and no one knows if they've done more than they ever were doing a job. This could be Rotterdam or anywhere, Liverpool or Rome, 'cause Rotterdam is anywhere, anywhere alone. This could be Rotterdam or anywhere, Liverpool or Rome, 'cause Rotterdam is anywhere, anywhere alone, anywhere alone.
Nigel and Libby, sounding brilliant. Love that. The whole arrangement, superb version. For many of us, the current restrictions make life quite difficult. So here, Emily, accompanied by Sally on piano, is going to remind us what a wonderful world we live in.
Friends shaking hands, saying, how do
Thank you, Emily and Sally. We'll remember that if ever we are feeling a little bit down. One of the advantages of lockdown is that you do get to gently badger your kids to play some music with you, which I've done quite a lot. Here's Tom playing bass.
Personal Jesus, someone to hear your prayers, someone who cares. Your own personal Jesus, someone to hear your prayers, someone who's fair. Feeling unknown and you're all alone. Flesh and bone by the telephone. Lift up the receiver, I'll make you a believer, yeah. Take some confess, put me to the test. Things on your chest, you need to confess. You know I will deliver, you know I'm a forgiver, yeah. Reach out and touch faith. Reach out and touch faith. Your own personal Jesus, someone to hear your prayers, someone who cares. Your own personal Jesus, someone to hear your prayers, someone who's there. Feeling unknown and you're all alone. Flesh and bone by the telephone. Lift up the receiver, I'll make you a believer, yeah. Take second best, put me to the test. Things on your chest, you need to confess. You know I will deliver, you know I'm a forgiver, yeah. Reach out and touch faith. Reach out and touch faith. Reach out and touch faith. Reach out and touch faith.
Whoa! Personal Jesus, that was astounding. Thank you. Thank you so much for doing that. Now, I want to address something. Some people question the validity of just how live this Yatton Open Mic Night is. Well, I'm here to tell you that it's 100% live. I mean, first of all, you can see it says live in the corner. I mean, if that's not proof enough, I don't know what is. But if you need more, here's a mixing desk. I'm sat at a computer, and clearly I'm going to make a mistake at some point, and that will prove to you that it's live. So any arguments, any nitpicking about continuity throughout this hour or two long show, you're wrong, okay? It's absolutely 100% live, and you've got to get used to it. Now, more importantly, what's next? Well, waiting in the wings, ready live to perform live, DEFCON 1, it's Greg and Anthony. Take it away, boys.
One, one, one. Two, two, two. Three, three, three.
Right about now,
Right now, doomsday moving fast.
heads up, mind that play.
Time to sleep is DEFCON 1.
Get no sleep, it's tick-tick song.
Time to fear, DEFCON 1.
No time to eat, so get me some.
Big Mac fries to go, give me Big Mac fries to go, give me Big Mac fries to go, give me Big Mac, give me fries to go. Watchman, we love you all. Heads up. Ground's all coming on. DEFCON 1, DEFCON 1, DEFCON 1.
You're traveling through another dimension. A dimension not only of times and sound, but of mind. You're next stop, the Twilight Zone.
Fries to go, give me Big Mac fries to go, give me Big Mac fries to go, give me Big Mac, give me fries to go. Watchman, we love you all. Up, up, heads up. Ground's all coming. DEFCON 1, DEFCON 1, DEFCON 1, DEFCON 1.
Goodbye, city home.
Hands up.
From back to dome, it's the only choice.
DEFCON 1.
It's the insecure.
You'll get me some Big Mac fries to go, give me Big Mac fries to go, give me Big Mac fries to go, give me Big Mac, give me fries to go. Watchman, we love you all. Heads up. Rounds all coming on.
Greg, Anthony, killed it. Thank you so much for that. That was awesome. Definitely ambitious and definitely pulled it off. So well done, lads. Right. So next we have the resident band, the Black Museum, performing Lost in Space. So hold on to your hats, people. This is going to be crazy.
'Twas the night before lockdown, and all through the house there was rock. minutes. Now I'm polishing the rover to keep it ticking over until help can arrive. But nothing is ever discussed, and nobody needs to adjust. Burn out, nobody told me it's only for the privileged few. It turns out life is marinating me slowly. But only there isn't much more I can do. Like a frog being boiled, a spring being coiled, I'm remaining well oiled. Gravity of the situation, a long way from civilization. Danger, Will Robinson, wrong station. Mission control is lost in translation. Burn out, nobody told me it's only for the privileged few. Turns out life is marinating me slowly. Lonely, 'cause I'm lost in space without you. Yes, I'm lonely, 'cause I'm lost in space without you. I'm lonely, 'cause I'm lost in space without you. Thank you.
Whoa. Well, I don't know about you guys, but I am just out there after that. I'm gonna have to find my way back. Well, while I do this, you guys should enjoy Anthony's Only a Prawn in Whitby.
So this song is by a band called Cud, and they were probably the indie band I went to see more than any other indie band when I was little. And it's quite a departure for me because of the fast strumming.
Only you can take it, love. Say it, let's take a train to anywhere. Only your usual remarks. Only, and the moment's lost. My heart is such a sight obscene, and only the rain could sanctify. When your eyes are green, my love, your winter tears will dry. Only my heart still loves you. My heart just to be broken to. Only when it comes to pass. Only, and the moment's lost. My heart is such a sight obscene, and only the rain could sanctify. When your eyes are green, my love, the winter tears will dry. Only a prawn in Whitby, only a prawn in Whitby, only a prawn in Whitby, only a prawn in Whitby. Only you can take it, love. Say it, let's take a train to anywhere. Only your usual remarks. Only, and the moment's lost. My heart is such a sight obscene. Only the rain could sanctify when your eyes are green, my love. The winter tears will dry. Only a prawn in Whitby. 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 Only flesh and blood, my love. Pumping flesh and pumping blood, you know. You've turned hatred into an art. Pumping and gushing all over my heart. My heart is such a sight obscene. Only the rain could sanctify when your eyes are green, my love. Your winter tears will dry. Only a prawn in Whitby. Only a prawn in Whitby. Only a prawn in Whitby. Only a prawn in Whitby.
See, told you it was quite fast.
Well, amazing. Thank you, Anthony. That was awesome, astounding as always. Loving it, absolutely loving it. Next up, there's been a crime in a nursing home. Of course there has. It happens every single day, but here we are, flies on the wall, as they investigate the cosy crime.
It was a lousy evening. The rain was so heavy even the fish were complaining. I was called to an old nursing home. You know the type, the place where you send your relatives when you don't love them, but you want to preserve the inheritance. As I walked in, I was greeted by a kindly-looking lady who took me through to the lounge. I could see the outline tape of an elderly gent with a Zimmer frame. There were officers everywhere, taking photos, and a line of grannies and granddads standing behind a police cordon. "Hi, Sergeant. A gruesome scene, I see. So come on, the details, please."
Yes, sir. Male, Caucasian, mid-90s, I believe. Walked with his Zimmer and went by the name Albert.
Albert, hey? Carry on.
Yes, sir. I believe Albert was on his way to the allotment to do some digging. He always did at this time of day. Edna found him there.
Without being rude, how do we know Albert didn't just have a heart attack?
Well, sir, it's the note that we found on his body.
Give me that. Sorry about this, dear. Very odd. But could it not be an apology letter for some geriatric partner who has just done the dirty?
It could be, sir, but we found this.
Sergeant holds up knitting needle covered in blood. Yeeks, what a way to go.
Yes, it seems the victim was drop-stitched to death. Whoever did this was a professional killer and a very proficient knitter.
Well, do we have any suspects?
Oh, yes, of course. I'll just find some. I'll just bring them over.
Now listen, I know you look like a bunch of harmless grannies, but amongst you is a killer. I appreciate we're interrupting Antiques Roadshow, so it would make it easier on us all if you just confess.
Sir, let me start. What's your name and where were you last night?
I was watching Midsummer Murders. Detective Barnaby is so attractive.
You know he's not a real detective.
Well, he's ever so good.
Well, not really. He's made up. Never solved a crime in his life. I, on the other hand...
Well, he would have solved this one already.
Really? Oh, really? Go on then, Mrs. Imaginary detectives are better than real ones. How would he have solved this?
Well, you see, to knit, you need 2 needles. You've got the one that's been dropped and the other one, well, she's got it.
Very good, very good. Except it's complete rubbish. Anyone can see it's sweet Mrs. Goggins who runs the local shop.
Chief.
Now, Percy. Mrs. Goggins who rescues cats from trees and gives free lollipops with the newspapers. Oh, what next? I suppose you'll be telling us that Santa is really Jack the Ripper.
Chief?
Sergeant, take off your sock and shove it in your mouth.
Oh, he would have seen it all right, Detective Barnaby.
I've heard enough. Right, next suspect.
Right here.
And see, is a potato.
That's right, sir. It's a potato.
Have you gone mad? A potato cannot commit a crime. It's an inanimate object. It is inert.
Well, I don't like the look of him, Sarge.
Right, next suspect.
Sir, that lady's running away.
Quick, Sergeant, after her.
It's no use, sir. We'll never catch her. She's too far ahead.
Sergeant, put down the biscuit, take 2 steps forward, and guess what?
Oh, yeah, she's not very fast, is she? You're nicked, miss.
So it was you, Mrs. Goggins. What has the world come to?
He's fair cop. Albert had to go. He kept changing the channel halfway through Midsummer Murders, putting on Dr. Martin. I mean, it's just bloody crap. So I knitted him to death. I would have got away with it too if I have a wee.
I suppose it is a bit of a drive to the station, but be quick.
Oh, I've just knocked down the door. She's escaped through the window. It seems she caught the number 55. Could be anywhere by now.
Detective Barnaby wouldn't have allowed this to happen.
So there it was. I had been outwitted by a lady with a purple rinse. Where would she strike next?
Who are you talking to?
Just goes to show, never turn your back on an Ethel, especially when she's got a knitting needle in her hand. Happy Friday, everybody, and cheers. Let's all raise a glass and toast each other. Salut. It's Friday night. It's open mic. It's live. It's happening round Yatton as we speak. We're all here in our homes ready to switch the thingy-bobs to each other so we can all go in live. Anyway, next up is Stuart with the song Red Balloons. I've not heard it before, but I'm glad Stuart played it because it is great. Take it away, Stuart.
Bought myself a red balloon, had a blue surprise, written in my red balloon before my eyes. The 6 of love right from my eyes, all blue surprise. Haven't any time for children, although I got a lot to say. As friends and you were so easy to get to know. Will we see one another again? Oh my, I hope so. Bought myself a red balloon, all blue surprise. We met as friends and you were so easy to get to know. Will we see one another again? I hope so.
What a belter. I salute your splendid performance. Hopefully you've had a good week. And what a week it's been. We got rid of Trump and Cummings. Just Putin and Liam Fox to go next. Now, back over to the very talented and
must be mentally ill. Keep your dear good self away from me. Now don't you get so upset and being off your rocker and seeing your doctors. Notes that no one should be left alone with you. We'll take it from me, we universally agree on this matter indeed. Teletubby jump. When I see you on Twitter, well, there's a man who's bitter. Rumpa-lumpa-dumpa-bump-dee-bump, my dear Mr. Trump. Clearly you will focus all of your hate and stonkers. Can I calm you down with a nice cup of tea?
What a wonderful song. Fantastic, Nigel. Absolutely amazing. You'll be troubling the charts for years. And what sage advice for Donald Trump. Chill out, mate. Have a cup of tea, because you're fired. Next up is Bubble, a local band who can play pretty much every instrument, it seems, and have absolutely stacked loads of talents. The next is a tribute to someone who's passed recently, the late, great Eddie Van Halen, who loved jumping and big hair. And so here's to you, Eddie and Bubble, and here's to Big Hair. Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening.
We are Bubble. Sadly, Eddie Van Halen is no longer with us. Here is our tribute to him. It's Jump.
Can you see me standing here? I got my back against the rack.
much.
Thank you.
Oh, marvellous.
Wow, and how do you top that? Sounded amazing. Amazing sax playing, tight drums, amazing guitar and vocals. Surely Christmas #1. From big hair to headband. Here's Simon and Ollie doing a cover of Dire Straits' Romeo and Juliet. Love the headband, Simon. Love the drumming, Ollie. Surely #1, 2 weeks after Christmas. Take it away, guys.
So here we go.
Good evening.
Love-struck Romeo, sing the streets a serenade, laid everybody low with a love song that he made. Find convenient street light, steps out of the shade, says something like, you and me, babe, how about it? Juliet says, goodness, Miss Romeo, you nearly give me a heart attack. He's underneath the window, she's singing, hey, lie, my boyfriend's back. Shouldn't come around here singing up at people like that. Anyway, what you gonna do about it? Juliet, the dice was loaded from the start, and I bet when you exploded in my heart, there's a place for us. You know the movie song. When you gonna realize it was just that the time was wrong, Juliet. Both grew up on different streets. They were both the streets of shame. Both dirty, both mean, and our dream was just the same. I dreamed your dream for you, and now your dream is real. So how can you look at me as if I'm just another one of your deals? You can fall for chains of silver, you can fall for chains of gold, you can fall for pretty strangers and the promises they hold. You promised me everything, you promised me thick and thin, yeah. Now you just say, oh Romeo, yeah, you know I used to have a scene with him. Juliet, when we made love, you used to cry. Said I love you like the stars above, I love you till I die. There's a place for us. You know the movie song. When you gonna realize it was just that the time was wrong, Juliet. Can't do the talk like the talk on the TV, and I can't do a love song like the way it's meant to be. I can't do everything, but I'll do anything for you. Yeah, Julia, I can't do anything except be in love with you. All I do is miss you, and the way we used to be. All I do is keep the beat and rock and roll company. All I do is kiss you through the bars of a rhyme. Come on, Juliet, I'll do the stars with you anytime. Juliet, when we made love, you used to cry. Said I love you like the stars above, I love you till I die. There's a place for us. You know the movie song. When you're gonna realize it was just that the time was wrong, Juliet. Love-struck Romeo, sing the streets a serenade, lay
everybody low with a love song that he made. Fine, convenient street light, steps out of the shade, says something like, you and me, babe. You and me, babe. You and me, babe. How about it? You and me, babe. How about it? You and me, babe. How about it? You and me, babe.
Thank you, Ollie.
Thank you, Ollie.
Thank you, Ollie.
Now over to Pete.
Next up, Atlas Shrugged, the Black Museum. Check it out.
Is he playing the right chords?
No. I'm going to the gym, work out until I fail. 'Cause I want to be like him, a modern alpha male. But my chances are slim, I'm tipping the scales. Awkward in the skin, ever so pale. And I've never been a specimen. To a smile and a sense of humor. Steroids in your thigh, Adidas and Puma. Protein in a tin, ripping the seams. No easy way in this regime. I've never been a specimen. To be sure how much you can endure. Adonis in a bottle, drink up as soon as it's poured. Adonis in a bottle, it looks like you've already opened yours. Adonis in a bottle, drink up as soon as it's poured. Adonis in a bottle, it looks like you've already opened yours.
Well, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, do I have the ultimate bargain for you today? Yes, that's right. Those tinfoil troubadours have done it again. Guaranteed to contain more keyboards and primitive shouting than a Huckleberry hoedown. What is this, you may ask? Well, I'll tell you. The brand spanking new, one-of-a-kind, next-in-line, stupendously fine, limited edition single from those crazy synth-punk freakazoids. Yes, that's right, ladies and gentlemen. I'm talking about the Age of Consent CD from Head Noise. 2 tracks of ultimate whimsy, backed up by a bunch of exciting new products for your personal disposal, including a very nice t-shirt with extra large print for those naked people in your lives. A small run of pin badges, great for your blazer or dodging a laser. A mighty fine sticker to stick on your binder, or your car, or your house, or your head, or your dog, or your grandma. And of course, how could we forget the brand spanking new CD single, Yee-Haw! All this and more at the Head Noise Bargain Discount Pop-Up Warehouse Emporium. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We may have succumbed to the age of content, but don't let that get in the way of this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. And you might think we're crazy, cause we're just cutting our prices in half. Cause you know what they say, when they're gone, they're gone.
Well, you weren't expecting that, were you? Nor was I. That was crazy. Completely mad. Well, I'll look forward to that in a few songs' time. Next up is a self-penned number by Greg called the Gutenberg Press. I don't need to tell you what it's about. Check it out.
In the 16th century Europe, the price of a book was the same as a house. Education and knowledge was a privilege of the rich and the powerful. Then came the Gutenberg Press. Gutenberg. 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 Gutenberg Press. Movable type. Movable type. Movable type. Gutenberg Press. Gutenberg Press. Gutenberg Press. Movable type. Gutenberg Press. In the 16th century Europe, the price of a book was the same as a house. Education and knowledge was a privilege of the rich and the powerful. Then came the Gutenberg Press. Movable type. Movable type. Movable type. Movable type. Movable type. Movable type. Gutenberg Press. Gutenberg. 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 Gutenberg Press. Gutenberg Press.
Movable type. Good stuff, Greg. I always enjoy that one. Gets stuck in my head for ages whenever I hear it. Right now, though, an overdue, long-awaited change of pace with Ruby Mundell. Take it away, Ruby.
Good evening, Yatton.
Good evening.
Good evening. Good evening.
So now for your pleasure, we have S Club Juniors Automatic High. A 2, 3, 4.
You
very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Thanks.
Thanks, Ruby. Thanks, gang. That was awesome. I didn't even know there was an S Club 8, so you learn something new every day. Head noise, Age of Content. You're gonna love this one, I know.
Dead or alive, you're coming with me.
I'd buy that for $1.
Touchscreen schemes are simple to me. A constant need to stare at the screen. Easy distractions with only a click. Ingenuity is running out quick. We have succumbed to the age of content, making it harder to experiment. We have succumbed to the age of content, making it harder, making it harder. Why would you need to venture outside when your mood resides as Jekyll and Hyde? Truly you'll never be that satisfied, sipping from a glass of formaldehyde. Please believe me, I've testified, although the frustration is unspecified. Now leave me be when I'm preoccupied with my recreation, which is magnified. Come to the age of content, making it harder to experiment. We have succumbed to the age of content, making it harder, making it harder. We have succumbed to the age of content, making it harder to experiment. We have succumbed to the age of content, making it harder, making it harder. Exploding triangles fill the void, but I'm content in being so annoyed. Exploding triangles fill the void, but I'm content in being so annoyed. Exploding triangles fill the void, but I'm content in being so annoyed. Exploding triangles fill the void, but I'm content in being so annoyed. Exploding triangles. Exploding triangles. Exploding triangles. Exploding triangles. Triangles that are temptation box full of forget it.
Well, seriously, boys, that was great. Thank you for another submission. It's awesome that you keep sending things in, and you know, really adds to the flavour. So, legends, all of you. Next up, Anthony, welcome back, is reminding us that it sometimes snows in April. So here we go, pressing play.
So this is Sometimes It Snows in April by Prince, which is a great song off Parade.
Tracy died soon after Longford's civil war. Just after I wiped away his last tear, guess he's better off than he was before. Whole lot better off than the fools he left here. I used to cry for Tracy 'cause he was my only friend. Those kind of cars don't pass you every day. I used to cry for Tracy 'cause I want to see him again. Oh, but sometimes life isn't always the way. Sometimes it snows in April. Sometimes I feel so bad, so bad. Sometimes I wish that life was never ending, and all good things they say never last. Springtime was always my favorite time of year. Time for lovers holding hands in the rain. Springtime only reminds me of Tracy's tears. Always cry for love, never cry for pain. He used to say so strong, oh, unafraid to die, unafraid of the death that paralyzed me. No one could cry the way my Tracy cried. Sometimes it snows in April. Sometimes I feel so bad, so bad. Sometimes I wish that life was never ending, and all good things they say never last. I often dream of heaven, and I know that Tracy's there. I know that he has found another friend. Maybe he's found the answer to all the April snow. Maybe one day I'll see my Tracy again. Sometimes it snows in April. Sometimes I feel so bad, so bad. Sometimes I wish that life was never ending, and all good things they say never last. Sometimes it snows in April. Sometimes I feel so bad, so bad. Sometimes I wish that life was never ending, and all good things they say never last. And all good things they say never last. Love isn't love until it's past.
Thanks, Anthony. That was nice. Perfect for the moment. It's that time of night, and we move swiftly into some familiar faces here with a familiar number. This one's going to be very interesting. I'm going to be watching this one for the first time with you. I've deliberately not watched this one yet, so Here we go.
One pill makes you larger, one pill makes you small, and the ones that mother gives you don't do anything at all. The West gathers when she's 10 feet tall. Go chasing rabbits, and you know that you're bound to fall. Time a hooker, a smoking caterpillar has given you the car. Call Alice when she was just small. When man on the chessboard, get up and tell you where to go. And you just had some kind of mushroom, and your mind is moving slow. Go ask Alice, I think she'll know. Logic and proportion, a thug slopping white knight is talking backwards, and the red creature's off with a head. Remember what the dog now said. Feed your head, feed your head.
Well, they were weird. Now for something a bit more groovy from Nigel and Libby. It's their take on a song from Reservoir Dogs. But don't worry, no one loses an ear in this. It's just not that gruesome. Highlights for me are Drunk Kermit, and also there's a Hammond organ that seems stuck in there somewhere. So watch out for those two. Anyway, it's a nice groovy psychedelic trip, as usual, from Nigel and Libby. Fantastic. Take it away, guys.
Well, I don't know why I came in tonight. I got a feeling something ain't right. I'm so scared in case I fall off my chair, and I'm wondering how I get downstairs. Clown's to the left of me, Joker's to the right. Here I am, stuck in the middle with you. Yes, I'm stuck in the middle with you, and I'm wondering what it is I should do. It's so hard to keep this smile from my face, losing control, yeah, all over the place. Clowns to the left of me, Joker's to the right. Here I am, stuck in the middle with you. Yes, I'm stuck in the middle with you. Well, you started out with nothing, and you probably are a self-made man. And your friends, they often crawl and slap you on the back and say, please, please. Trying to make some sense of it all. I can see it makes no sense at all. Is it cool to go to sleep on the floor? 'Cause I don't think I can take anymore. Clowns to the left of me, Joker's to the right. Here I am, stuck in the middle with you. Well, you started out with nothing, and you probably are a self-made man. And your friends, they all come crawling, slap you on the back and say, please.
Bang it, mate! The inside of Nigel's head is a very strange, but a very wonderful place. Oh, I've just got to keep an eye on T a minute, 2 secs. Anyway, the next tune is going to be another blinder. It's another Dead tribute from Bubble, but this time it's a different band. It was Tommy De Silva, who unfortunately passed, and he was founding member of the Four Seasons. This is their wonderful song, Oh What a Night. Take it away, guys. Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening.
So this one's for Tommy DeVito of the Four Seasons, and it's called Oh What a Night. Press the button.
Another great banger from Bubble. They ain't no trouble. And what a great song. What great lights. What a great performance. Oh, what a night. Late November back in 2020. Oh, what a lockdown. Oh, what a night. Get off. Got earning to do. And now, over to Anthony, in the outer realms of civilization, a dark and foreboding place, Congersbury. Anthony's created his own song, a fantastic tune, self-penned number, If We Are. And I've got to say, it is top draw. Over to you, Anthony. Take it away.
So I wrote a new song this week, which I haven't done for a couple of years, which is really nice. And so it's actually the third part of 3 songs I've written, which all fit together. No, this is the third one.
was something you chose, but it happened to me to help you to grow. You ask me to leave, you ask all our friends to please take a side. They all understand that no one is right. What did I do wrong? It's not you, you say. How can I give up? You're still in my head. Sometimes I wish you weren't so polite. It spares you from thinking that you might not be kind. So what is the truth? There's more than just one. Stories contort themselves until you're in the wrong. You asked me to go and live on my own, but I won't give up. This is our home. Me to see you causing me pain. Are you setting me free so that you'll love again? And it's all about you and where you want to be. I remember the you that was all about me. What we did as one, we now do apart. And if we're breaking up, we're breaking my heart.
If We Are from Anthony, self-penned numbered, which you must agree was fantastic. Now, it would be really remiss of me if I were to neglect to mention that it is in fact my wonderful wife's birthday in 2 days' time, Sunday. So, happy birthday, Nikki! And her twin brother, happy birthday, Lee! Happy birthday! Have a great time. Our next song is Stuart Gentry again, covering a timeless Smiths classic, How Soon Is Now. Personally, one of my favourite all-time songs. And Stuart, as always, does it justice. Take it away, Stuart.
Sun and the air are the silence that is criminally vulgar. I am the sun and air of nothing in particular. You shut your mouth, how can I say your bad things the wrong way?
I need to be loved, just like everybody else does. I am the sun and the air. Our shyness and it's criminally vulgar. I am the sun and air. Nothing in particular. There's a party you want to go. You might meet somebody who really loves you. And you go and you stand on your own. And you leave on your own. And you cry hard and you cry and you want to die. And you say it's gonna happen now. What exactly do you mean? Well, I've already waited too long, and now my hope is gone. And you say it's gonna happen now. What exactly do you mean? 'Cause I've already waited too long. Now my hope is gone.
Always brilliant from Stuart. Another one from him later on. See us out, actually, because he sends them in so late. But, whoa! I'm going to have to up my comparing game, aren't I? Thank you, Pete and Greg. Absolutely brilliant comparing. Really, absolutely loved it. Glad we had that chat about continuity. Seamless, that was. Seamless. I'll have a quick chat with them, actually. So, oh yeah, thanks for helping me out with the comparing. Here we are again in lockdown, Greg and Pete. So really appreciate you helping me out with the links. Hope everyone's enjoying the show. What do you think of it, Greg?
Yeah, fantastic. What an array of talent and amazing ability we have in the humble town of Yatton.
Yeah, and the rest of North Somerset, really sometimes as far away as Nailsea, Pete, which is where you are at the moment. How are you finding the show?
Yeah, it's great. It's always great. So nice to see people still sending things in. I hope this carries on.
So Simon, out of all this massive choice of tunes, what stands out for you as a great song?
Well, obviously the Black Museum, but can't really pick that, can I? I think I always enjoy Bubble, and Ruby Mundell's performance, I think, is probably one of my favourites this evening. Obviously, if you were judging by the videos, it would have to be Nigel.
Good videos there, Nigel. And Pete, likewise, what stood out for you?
Yeah, I like Nigel's videos as well. I like his message to the current sitting but not very long sitting president of the United States. So I hope he watches this and.
Yeah, I hope we can all nip round and have some of those mushrooms that he must be growing in his garden as well. Blimey, yeah.
Absolutely. Fantastic.
All right, everyone. Well, I hope you all enjoy the rest of the show. And now here is Nigel with Frederick the Giant Frog.
was clean out of sight. I wandered 100 ways to end my plight. Very next day, whilst hopping so gay, the devil inside of me placed a sweet tree that frog would eat, so I could get some revenge. I knew he couldn't resist. I'm sure that you get the gist. The contents inside the sweet would get him pissed. Before I knew it, that little twit had eaten all of my sweet. In front of my eyes, to my surprise, that frog had grown twice his size. Soon he was taller than me. Soon he was taller than trees. He was able to see for miles and miles. The next thing that came was more of the same, and everyone knew Frederick's name. And as the time flew, his statue grew too, and soon was placed in a zoo. Soon he grew to resent all of his days in a tent. Now hell bent on starting his descent. And just like that fable, soon Fred was able to return to his size. Now he is home, now not alone. He's welcome as my garden gnome. He would croak in the dead of the night, and know he's clean out of sight. I wandered 100 ways to end my plight.
Brilliant, Nigel. I don't know where you get them from, but fantastic. Absolutely brilliant. So we're nearing the end of the show now. A couple more to go. This one is another one by the Black Museum. It's called Sotto Voce.
stick or twist. These choices are the devil's pain. And read my lips, 'cause I will tell you sotto voce. I will tell you sotto voce.
Thank you, James and Paul, for coming round on literally the night before lockdown and doing a few recordings. It was great fun. Hopefully we'll be able to get together again soon. And hopefully everyone will be able to get together with their friends, family, and do the things that people normally do. One song left this evening. Thanks to everyone who sent material in. Thanks to all of you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed the show. The last song is about Yatton's biggest problem, which isn't quite as much of a problem during lockdown as it has been previously, but it's still a bloody nuisance.
There's a man packs by the chip shop, swears he's Elvis. He's well aware he has formed a massive queue. There's a man packs by the chip shop, swears he's Elvis. He wants a pie and I'm not sure about you. Why'd you have to park it there when there's a car park by the co-op? Are you sure the chips are down and there is no fizz in your pop? Do you think your fans don't care that there is batter around your face? If their cars, their eyes ablaze, you stand there and you're not fazed. You think that you are in a master race. There's a man packs by the chip shop, swears he's Elvis. He doesn't mind he's caused a massive queue. There's a man packs by the chip shop, swears he's Elvis. He wants a pie and I'm not sure about you. You usually go to drive-in ones where you extend your meaty arm and hold the wheel with your knees as you grease your greasy palm. You drive to
fast, you talk too loud. You're a twit and you don't care. But you look cool in your glitter suits, your long black hair and your kinky boots, as you plug women's knickers from the air. There's a man parks by the chip shop, swears he's Elvis. He doesn't mind, he's caused a massive queue. There's a man parks by the chip shop, swears he's Elvis. He wants a pie, and I'm not sure about you. One more time. There's a man parks by the chip shop, swears he's Elvis. He's well aware he's caused a massive queue. There's a man parks by the chip shop, swears he's Elvis. He wants a pie, and I'm not sure about you. He wants a pie, and I'm not sure about you. He wants a pie, I'm not sure about you. Podcast.